Now, your local weather authority forecast.
A rain-free morning to start off your Friday morning across the basin and a live look at the tall city. Still dark out there. And again, I sound like a broken record, but the city lights not highlighting any thick clouds. Certainly not raining this morning. Feeling like fall this morning, but feeling a little bit like late summer later today with slightly below normal low temperatures and slightly above normal high temperatures. Satellite and radar showing not much in the way of any clouds, let alone any rainfall, any greens on this map. Pretty much non-existent. Again, we're seeing very clear skies, some clouds off the western part of our viewing area, but not producing any rainfall. And we need the rainfall. The latest update within the drought monitor does still show extreme to exceptional drought in those reds and darker reds, especially in the northern basin. That is the worst forms of drought, so we need the rainfall, especially in the northern part of our viewing area. The Trans-Pecos, no longer any drought conditions, but I do think within the next few updates within the drought monitor, we could be seeing worsening drought conditions because of, again, high pressure system really suppressing cloud development and rain as dry air continues basin-wide. And speaking of how dry we are right now, 45% relative humidity in the tall city, but 77% relative humidity right now in Marfa. So the higher up you go in the atmosphere in the mountainous terrain in the southwestern part of our viewing area, it's a little bit more humid, but in the upper levels, very dry. So our chances of rain will be pretty low throughout the day today, and at least for the next couple of days. Currently sitting at right around 65 in the tall city, warming up to right around 87, right around the 85-degree mark at 3 p.m. with sunny conditions, dry conditions, and breezy conditions at times. No weather disruptions this morning and this afternoon. Make sure you guys have the sunglasses out there. It will be a very sunny day as the sun rises later today. But before then, yeah, feeling like fall this morning. 40s, 50s, and 60s to start. Some lower 60s in the eastern basin, so a little bit milder compared to yesterday morning. A little bit milder this afternoon compared to yesterday afternoon. Widespread mid to upper 80s. Close to the lower 90s in the Trans-Pecos, right around 88, 89 today in Pecos, 87 today in the tall city before cooling off tonight in the 50s and 60s. Fall-like temperatures with mostly clear skies. Radiational cooling, meaning light winds, dry conditions, and clear skies. And speaking of those winds, pretty light right around the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour overnight. Tracking our chances of rain, again, very low today. Across the country, it's still raining because of now Hurricane Ian, winds sustained at 85 miles per hour with a pretty low pressure at 984 millibars. The lower the pressure, the stronger the storm. I do think it's going to make landfall eventually in the Carolinas later today. So that's something that if you guys know people in that area, make sure they are weather aware. Strong wind gusts, flash flooding, tornadoes will be the biggest threat with Ian as it moves inland, even into the mid-Atlantic and even eventually to the northeast. But again, behind me, still mostly clear skies across the basin, and this weekend likely to continue. Mostly clear skies tomorrow, right around 86 in the tall city, 83 on Sunday, a little bit cloudier, but generally rain-free conditions. Cool mornings, warm afternoons, not just for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, but even as we head into next week, despite slightly cooler weather and slightly more humid conditions.